What's going on, YouTube? So, guys, I just want to talk about this. In the news, I see this often online and in the news. It's talk about robots taking over jobs. I see statistics that robots will take over millions of jobs by the year 2030. I see a statistic that robots will take over to 300 million jobs by 2030. You have companies like McDonald's to where instead of hiring people, they're hiring robots now. You have a lot of companies. I believe there's a couple McDonald's in the country there where no humans work there. It's just straight robots. I believe there's a McDonald's in Austin and one in California, but it is straight robots. So imagine you could pull up to a fast food restaurant and a robot is making your food or drink. But you see, guys, this is where society is heading. Many jobs, many people are going to be out of work because many people are going to start hiring robots to do their job. The reason why many of these companies are starting to hire robots to do these jobs is because there's many reasons behind it. Cause number one, they don't have to pay robots like they could pay regular people. Number two, they don't have to worry about robots having human problems like calling out sick, being on leave, not be able to make it due to certain situation like a family situation. They won't have to a robot don't have to take breaks like a regular person. You know, your job has to give you breaks. But a robot don't have to take breaks because they're not even human. Of course, they ain't got feelings. They're not tired. So this is the world that we're heading down, guys. Society is heading down this path. And this kind of ties into one of my videos I made a couple weeks ago or so, where I told many of you guys, especially followers of Christ, that to create businesses. Guys, in this day and time, it's smart to have your own business going. Do not just rely on someone to just give you a job. Try to have your own business that's going on. Try to have a side hustle on the side. I'm not telling you to 100% leave your 9 to 5, but you know what I'm saying, guys? Just have some type of side hustle. Don't just rely on your job just for as your only source of income, as your only source of financial security. Try to have some type of side hustle going on. There's so many ways to make money nowadays, guys. Jesus said to do business until he comes. When Jesus was on earth, he said he must be about his Father's business. Guys, as followers of Christ, we gotta take care of our business. We already know as followers of Christ that we will be hated by many for Jesus' name's sake. The Bible makes it clear that because Jesus chose us off the world, that the world would hate us. Because if we were off the world will love us. But because God chose us out, the world would hate us. As a follower of Christ, you know that many of these jobs, many of these people who work these jobs, all these managers and bosses, a lot of them are very demonic. Many of you guys probably have bosses who just treat you any type of way. Many of you guys probably have people who you work with who just do you dirty. Guys, it's always smart to have some type of business going on in today's time. Don't just put all your eggs in one basket. Don't be relying on one job to just pay your bills. Because what if you walk into a job nowadays? What if you walk into your job right now and your job tell you gotta go? What are you gonna do? If your job just tell you out of nowhere, oh, we gotta lay you off. We can't do nothing for you right now. What are you gonna do? See, guys, as followers of Christ, it's nice that we serve in Jesus, but at the same time, God gave us wisdom. He gave us common sense. We gotta utilize it. We gotta have other resources of income. We gotta be smart, guys. Listen, guys, as followers of Christ, we're supposed to be the head, not the tail. We're not supposed to be relying on the world to give us a job. We're supposed to be out creating our own jobs, our own businesses. We're supposed to be taking care of business until Jesus come back. You see, guys, we can't just be relying on a person to just give us a paycheck. We can't just be relying on a company to be the ones to pay our bills. God gave many of you guys talents. God gave many of you guys talents. He gave many of you guys gifts. You need to utilize them. Many of you guys, God gave you guys so much wisdom. While you guys are working for bosses and managers, you guys are working for these people, and a lot of you guys are probably smarter than your own boss that you work for. Well, if you guys probably have better ideas how to run a company than your own manager. See what I'm saying, guys? You guys need to have some type of side hustle going on, guys, because you see, many jobs are going to be taken away. Robots are going to start taking over many jobs. They implemented robots on so many jobs nowadays. Many people are going to have a hard time finding work. Many people nowadays already have a hard time finding work. So, guys, you just need to have some type of side hustle going on. Have faith. If you guys have good business ideas, put them to use, put them to action. Because you don't know whose life you could change. You could be a next millionaire. You could be a next billionaire. And guess what? The difference with you being a millionaire or billionaire is you will follow Christ. You will promote the kingdom of heaven. Just imagine if you had a large platform like a person like LeBron James. For example, let's say your business blows up and you become popular like LeBron James. Think about how many souls you could save for kingdom of heaven through your business. Think about how many people could be reached for Jesus through your business. Guys, we sometimes underestimate ourselves as people. But guess what? God made us the head, not the tail. You see, guys, we as followers of Christ, we supposed to be the ones that's supposed to be in charge. We're not supposed to rely on people to just do it for us. Many people lost their jobs during COVID because many people didn't want to take the vaccine. You've seen so many people during COVID, they were stressed about losing their jobs because they didn't want to take the vaccine. Guys, don't put yourself in that type of position to where you got to worry about a job firing you, to where you got to worry about a person taking away your paycheck, taking away your only source of income to feed your family. Because guess what? If you lost your job right now, if that's the only side, if that's the only business, if that's the only thing that's making you money, and you get fired tomorrow, what are you gonna do? How you gonna feed your family? Man, if you guys got bills, you got kids, you probably got multiple family members that live with you, you probably got other family members you gotta help support. So what are you gonna do if your job fires you? Guys, no job is 100%. You could walk into work tomorrow and they could tell you that's it, get out of here. You see, many states there's not even a law for many states. In many states, it's even legal for a boss to fire you without even a good reason. So, guys, just please be smart. As followers of Christ, we're supposed to have our own stuff going on. We're supposed to have our own businesses that we own. We're supposed to have our own side hustle. Guys, there's so many ways to make money nowadays. There's so many side hustles. You got e-commerce. You could build your own website. You could sell, different type of stuff like clothing. You guys could go out and create your own business. You could do music. There's so many ways. You could upload music on SoundCloud. You could upload it on Spotify. Man, if you guys could paint, you could probably, paint some pictures and sell them. Guys, we gotta be smart. You gotta have some type of side hustle going on. Because the sad thing is, the devil's people, a lot of them are smart. As followers of Christ, we can't be allowing Satan's people or worldly people to overshadow us. You have worldly people who are willing to step out on faith and create their own businesses. Look at all these worldly people who started these businesses, like Facebook and Instagram. All these people, they stepped out of faith. They did that. So if the world could do it, then why can't we do it? If the world could chase after what they want, then why we gotta stay stuck at the bottom? See what I'm saying? As followers of Christ, that's not how it's supposed to be. We're supposed to have faith, especially since we're under God. God can bless our businesses to take off. You guys can have King Solomon type wealth. God made King Solomon the richest man to walk this planet. It's so sad nowadays. It's like some Christians, they look at having money as if like you sold your soul. No. God wants us to be blessed. He wants us to be prosperous. Of course, you don't want to just be selling your soul and doing any type of anything for money. Of course not. But when you're doing stuff the legal way, especially stuff that's right inside of God, God will bless you. He will bless your business, especially if you dedicate it onto Him. God will bless you. He will take you to the top. That business idea that you have, it might seem like nothing to you, but that business idea might be the next thing to take off. Don't underestimate the vision that God gave you guys. God gave you that vision for a reason. It's not for other people to understand. It's not for your family to understand. It's not for your friends to understand. It's not for your coworkers, your business partners to understand. God gave you that vision for a reason. And you need to put it to use. God gave so many of you guys wisdom. And you guys need to do something with it. Don't just be sitting at a dead-end job for years, just stuck, just wasting your talents away. Come on, guys. Like, look how the system's set up. People gotta go to school. Once you graduate your bachelor's, master's, or your PhD or whatever, then many people, they work a job for 30, 40, 50 years. Then after you got retire. What type of life is that? You barely get time with God. You barely get time for yourself. You barely even get time to enjoy your time with family. A lot of people, they just stuck working at their job all the time. Many people gotta do stuff like overtime, multiple times, just to pay their bills, just to keep food on the table. Guys, that's not how it's supposed to be. Have your own side hustle going. Get your own stuff going on, because with how the economy is going, many jobs are going to be taken away. Many people are going to start losing jobs. Many people have been laid off. Look at COVID. Look how many businesses closed down during COVID. Look when COVID happened. Many workers got laid off. If you ain't got no side hustle going on, many of those people, they were screwed. Many people, they even get their jobs back. Many of these people, many of these jobs tried to force people to take the vaccine, and many people were not comfortable taking it, and guess what happened? Those people who didn't take it, they either got fired, or they had to go find another job that did not require them. So guys, you don't just be stuck in a position to where you're just relying on one job, because God forbid, what if the mark of the beast was to come right now, and your job tell you gotta take it, or else you're fired? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You going to take the mark and then go against God, or are you going to lose your job? Come on, yeah, we gotta be smart, guys. We gotta be smart, because you see how this world is going. You're going to see a lot of jobs being taken away. You're going to see robots start controlling a lot of stuff. You might pull up to Burger King, McDonald's, or Wendy's, and everybody in there robots. Everybody in there. Ain't no human in there. You got to talk to a robot to make your order. You might be talking to a person online trying to get customer service for one of your bills. You might be a robot you're talking to, and they fully train them to do everything that a human could say and do. So guys, we just gotta be smart in this day and time. Start your own business. Have your own side hustle going on. Don't just rely on just one job. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Ask if you don't even have a job business idea that you even think of. Ask God to guide you. You can even search up business ideas online. There's so many businesses, so many ways to make money nowadays. It's not even funny. You can make money almost. You can make money almost off of anything that you could think of. Well, you guys could be surprised the ways you could make money. Well, if you guys got multiple talents that you can make money off of all of them, you'll be surprised at how many people be willing to support your business. You'll be shocked. We as followers of Christ, we gotta use our mind. We gotta use wisdom in this day and time. We gotta be smart, because with how this world is going, this world is gonna get even more demonic. You're gonna see a lot of chaos and anarchy happening. You're gonna see people losing jobs being taken away, people being laid off. You're gonna see people start getting mad, people start rioting, people start looting. That's the society that we're going down, guys. You don't have to put yourself in a situation to where you're stuck with nothing. You guys deserve the best, and you should have the best. So just please be smart. If you got a business idea or you got your own side hustle going on, great. If not, then please get started, guys, because this economy is going to start falling. The world that we're going in, the job market, is going to start crashing. And you don't want to be stuck with nothing. So, guys, just please be smart and use wisdom. Have a blessed day.